Hey, we're back, and we totally know how to use recording equipment. Uh, so, we lost all of last episode, most of this episode. So here's the quick and dirty. The party of three, Maya, Tormilla, Bungdo, are journeying through the elven woods of Unarith in search of an old holy man to resurrect their fallen friend Togar. It's been quite a perilous journey, fraught with a corpse flower and some kobolds. And let's see, what else?
Owl bear,
An owl
piece
bear,
forest
a
gnome.
forest gnome assassin.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
felt
I
like
got
there
the
might even be
Pidgey.
another one in there.
Yeth Hound.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was gonna get to the Yeth Hound.
Oh.
Um, so the group stumbled across this horrific humanoid-faced dog creature that apparently they're all experts on because they rolled 20 plus across the board on their checks for knowledge of the thing. The thing's called a Yeth Hound, a fey creature typically given to evil sorts of individuals by powerful fey creatures. Other powerful fey creatures. And as the thing went to lunge at Maya, it struck a beam of sunlight and promptly disappeared. Moving on to the end of the day, as the group was looking for a place to not die, much like Becca is doing right now, but rather spend the night in a very living fashion. They found an encampment of elven refugees from the fallen town of Firenthir. After learning a great deal about the Elven Civil War and the sides at play and the battle itself that ended up displacing these folks, Tormilla decided to, feed them, and in doing so, met a rather inward little boy that she learned had something of a secret. He had been using an old rusted iron ring to talk with some mysterious entity, presumably living out in the woods, by the name of Granny Earth. She had been regaling him with tales of flowers and butterflies and wonderful homemade meals, all of which could be found at her house, if only he would come and visit. By placing her hand on the ring as the young boy Erlin went to sleep, Tormilla was able to listen along with him to the conversation that was going on between the child and whatever this thing out in the woods is, and essentially set up something of an ambush for the thing. The group has decided that Bungdo will be used as a stand-in of sorts for the young boy who has been told to go and meet Granny Earth in a clearing across the road a few minutes into the woods, as the other two members of the party sort of sit back and keep a watchful eye and, provide backup as needed. And it is at the point of reaching this clearing, or actually the transit to the clearing, I should say, that we pick things up after having lost 1 2/3 episodes of this campaign. So, let me get... okay, I already have a stealth roll from Maya, so I need a stealth roll from Tormilla.
Mine is with disadvantage, correct?
You're wearing armor that gives you disadvantage. Is that right?
Plate armor.
Yes. All the yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, Bungo, you situate yourself on the stump, and the other two set up shop a bit back from the clearing. And you sit, and you wait. And you wait.
That's canon.
Little 6-year-old boy just sits there in the clearing and brrr.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you wait. And eventually, at the far edge of the clearing, you see and hear a bit of movement. And focusing in on it, you see emerging from the tree line a surprisingly young elven woman. She certainly doesn't look like a granny by any means. But there she stands, clad in furs, sort of looking out toward Bungdo as he's seated there. And she seems kind of confused. And Bungdo, I think you hear, now audibly whispered from across the clearing, Erlen.
Yes, it's me.
Make a deception check.
Damn it, Bundo.
Oh boy.
He doesn't get good reception.
Okay. She says, "Is the ring not working anymore?"
Well, I got it all covered in mud, and it doesn't seem to be working right now. How do I fix it?
Just come here and give it to me.
I walk over there.
Okay. Let's see here. So you walk over, and you see an eyebrow sort of quirk as you close the distance, and she says, "My, Erlen, you are certainly a bit older than you sounded."
It's a wig.
You you watch as the kind of slender, youthful appearance of this elven woman begins to twist and distort, bulge in all manner of strange places. Perhaps more intimidatingly, she begins to grow quite noticeably. This probably 5'4" figure grows to the point of standing nearly 9 feet tall before beginning to hunch. And you see now in front of you a bluish gray, wart-ridden, half-balding, hunchbacked female humanoid figure clad in what certainly still looks like skins, but not animal skins.
Indeed. I cast Blight.
So, let's see. Let's just keep using this map. It's done us well so far. So,
Whoa!
right?
That's a tiny head.
It's a big rest of the thing, is what it is.
Ooh, what a nice everything you have.
What a nice everything. Yeah. So, let me get stuff situated here. So we got like there. Bungo's probably. I mean, I would say like there, and then we've got Maya. Kind of like, we'll say that the rocks and like the shadow are kind of forming the clearing, so to speak, on this map. And so probably something like this. And we can get rid of the hammer for now. And then we need to roll some initiative. So let me clear the old stuff. And we'll get you guys all rolled up here. Boom. All right. Bungo does indeed cast Blight.
Cool.
And what's the actual DC on that? Because I know it's not 12.
I think it's 17.
Yeah.
Okay. Get that character sheet out here. And all right. So that's a 20 on the save.
Well, fuck her too.
That's 15. Still ain't bad.
No, it's really not. Okay. Cool. Maya, what do you do after seeing all that shit go down?
Well, this is definitely not a nice thing. I'm going to run up to it.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. And I will start definitely attacking it,
Okay.
the thing. Yeah.
Attack the thing.
And, I would like to, read the things I can do.
Hmm.
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 Okay, so I'm gonna try and hit it
Mm-hmm.
with my quarterstaff.
I'm pretty sure you hit it.
Jeez.
Fucking A. All right.
And, I'm going to attempt a stunning strike. I guess with the first one. So save on a Constitution saving throw or be stunned. So I guess that would probably give, if it fails, give me advantage on the second one.
All right. So let me mark this down. So the first thing you notice is attacking with your quarterstaff. You whack the thing, And while you feel like you got a great hit in, and it still does a good bit of damage, it doesn't do as much as you'd expect.
Okay. Well, can I still try and stun her with it?
You can. What's the DC?
15.
And it's con?
Yep.
Just makes it with a 15.
Oh. Well, instead of doing melee with my quarterstaff, I will try kicking her.
Okay.
Would you like me to re-roll that, or it's the same either way?
It's the same either way. Yeah, that's fine then.
Yeah.
The damage is the same either way too.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. There we go. Yeah. So that seems to have done better.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
I figured this might help.
Uh huh.
Well, if that's the case, I will spend my bonus action attacking her again.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure 24 hits.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. Sounds pretty damn good. All right. So then, Tormilla, what do you do?
I believe I have a movement of 25 feet, correct?
25. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I need to. Where is my measuring thing? That. Alright. I'm going to run over there and cast. If I can find it. That.
Hey, what do you know? I didn't delete it because I knew you'd fucking do that.
Yep.
There you go.
So, and I'm gonna whack it.
Whack it.
Yes.
Let's see. Okay, 18 hits. And yeah, it takes damage and stuff.
All right.
And so the hammer comes down on the thing, and you watch as like maybe a couple of those big nasty warts on the back kind of like pop.
Ew, yummy.
Yeah.
And I'm going to also cast, with my action, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame.
All right. DC 15 dex save. This thing looks dexterous, right?
Yeah.
Apparently more than you'd think. That's a 17.
All right.
Gosh, these high saves.
I guess that's it, right? You used movement,
Yep.
bonus, and normal, so there we go.
Yep.
All right. Then in that case, you hear this like, this almost guttural voice come from the thing, and looks at Maya and says, "Give Granny a hug." Reaches down and tries to like sweep you up with both arms.
Indeed.
And all right. So how are we feeling about a 25 to hit?
I don't like it, but it does hit.
Okay. So for starters, you are grappled. As you are picked up in the big, kind of slimy, warty arms of this hunchbacked creature, it begins to squeeze tight, and you feel parts of your body just beginning to pop and crack, and you take 41 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Yeesh.
Also, Laura says what you did was terrifying.
Good. Only more good stuff to look forward to in Tomb.
Oh boy.
That's gonna do it for Granny's turn, though. I think she had a productive round. Uh, okay, so she's squeezing the life visibly out of Maya. Bungo, what do you do?
On a scale of 1 to fully alive, how bad does she look? Maya, I mean.
I look like a third of alive.
Indeed. What the shit? Well, let me cast that. That's weird. Let me reload. There we go.
Bungo's having some performance issues.
So it pops up the level window for the spell after you click it, but
yes.
it won't bring it to the front.
Ah, right. So you have like a stack of level windows now, don't you?
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Fucking silly. All right. There we go. Wow.
Wow. Wow, indeed.
Wow.
That's 20?
20. Are you touching Maya though?
I am now.
So Maya is like lifted up by this thing, and I think Bungo has to like jump up and just like barely tap her foot as you hear her like screaming in the thing's clutches. But yeah, you're able to like hop up and just boop and heal for 20 points.
Kobe. Back in my day, I was champion of gnome ball, as it were. Skills really come in handy.
Indeed.
Okay. Yeah, so anything else from Bungo?
That was all I could do.
All right. So Maya, you're in something of a predicament.
You're fucked.
She is muted.
Or sleeping.
I mean, you are also muted.
No, yeah, she's legit muted.
Let me think. Can I, when I'm grappled, can I still attack her?
Yeah. Let me double check and see if there's like any advantage disadvantage stuff, but okay. So your speed is 0. No, that's it. You can just attack as normal.
Here is my question. So, when I hit her, can I make her make a strength saving throw and if she fails, have her ungrapple me and go 15 feet away?
I don't know about that one because you don't have any like leverage to push her away from you.
Bungo's there.
Yeah, I'll use Bungo.
She pushes off of Bungo with the rock.
I don't know about that one.
Okay.
Bungo could turn into a bear and she could do it next turn.
I am going to try, like, that Kill Bill punch.
Okay.
It's a 15 hit.
A 15 does not hit.
Ooh. Well, I need to practice. Oh
Ooh.
no!
A 10 also does not hit.
Well, I'm gonna try again.
26 hits.
I'm gonna do this.
Okay. Ooh, you beat the numbers here. That's an 11.
Ooh! Ah!
It's stunned.
She's stunned.
Good.
Okay.
She's still holding on to me, but she can't attack me.
See, I wonder though, technically, Does she need to be able to do a thing?
Yes.
I'll have to look at this.
She has to be able to do a thing. It is required.
You don't know.
I mean,
don't.
stunned, she can't move, right?
So I got the page open. Let me just scroll down to stunned. Incapacitated. Okay. We'll see that in a second. Automatically, yeah. Okay, attack rolls have advantage. That's worth noting. Incapacitated, can't take actions or reactions. But let's see. So
My assumption is if she's stunned, she can't, like, unless she's, like, in a vice where she locked herself, she can't, like, squeeze.
So here's the thing. As written, you would still end up taking damage because here's how it's worded. You are grappled, escape DC, such and such. If it's a large or smaller creature, right? So obviously that's you. Until the grapple ends, the target takes such and such bludgeoning damage at the start of each of the hag's turns. So it doesn't say as long as the hag can use an action. It just says until the grapple ends.
Hmm.
So maybe it is like a vice kind of situation.
But would she get
Okay.
advantage on getting out of that?
That's something that even if it's not part of the rule, I would say probably.
Yeah, except I used my action to stun her.
there is
so
that.
I would need someone else to get me out.
Well, I know what I'm gonna do. To save you.
Haha.
Oh.
Okay. But yeah, it is stunned. So there's that. Do you have anything else that you can do, Maya?
I have movement. Can I
Nope.
move away from her?
Nope.
Okay. Then, yeah, no.
Cool. Tormilla.
I am going to 1, 2, 3 get right up in its face,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to bonus action smack it with a hammer.
Mm-hmm. Meaning the spiritual weapon hammer.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. 23 hits. Yeah.
And then I'm going to
That would have advantage, by the way. So go ahead and roll it again, just in case you crit.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And then I'm going to repeat the same thing, and I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on the hag, which if it's stunned, doesn't it automatically fail?
Probably. That seems like a thing. Yep.
Okay.
All right, and so the flame engulfs the thing, and yeah, it seems to not be in great shape after the beating that Maya put on it, and then the bludgeoning that it's been taking at the hands of the spiritual weapon. Finally, the sacred flame. It's not looking great. Still standing, still probably
Well,
able to
it's
go
not
another.
standing.
It's hunching.
Well, it's stunned, so.
It's standing. It just can't move. It's different. It's not like collapsed.
It's
Not
not
prone.
prone. It's just stunned.
Yeah.
If it's hunched enough.
It's hunched and it's woozy, but it's not prone. But yeah, okay. So that was a pretty productive round.
Yeah.
Now we get to the fun part. This is the part where we roll 9d6 plus 5.
And roll all
Whew.
ones.
Whew, pretty damn close.
Yay!
That was 5 ones in there for a total of 24 bludgeoning damage.
I'm alive.
You're alive. Yay. But other than that, she can't do anything. So that's the end of her turn. Bungdo.
I'm going to Cure Wounds again.
Do it.
Have you been hit yet, Taylor?
I have not.
No,
Nope, just a big old
me.
granny hug.
Yep.
I mean, that's pretty fucking good.
29.
29 points of healing. More damage, more healing than you took damage this turn.
Yep. I will not complain.
Anything else?
9! I'm going to move back just a wee bit.
Okay.
Out
Maya.
of a 10-foot range.
Indeed.
I am going to ungrapple myself.
Try to break the grapple.
Okay. And then how? Hold on. Let me scroll up and read a thing. Stunned until the end of your next turn. Okay. So bearing that in mind. Oh, that's only saving throws though. So yeah, it's a normal grapple check. So you do your thing, I'll do my thing. We'll see how the things work out.
That's what, strength?
For
Athletics?
you, it would be athletics or acrobatics.
Let's go with rolling a 3.
24.
Oh.
So nope, more granny hugs for you.
Okay.
Okay. I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Tormilla.
A big bunch of the same. I mean, I'm just gonna keep whacking at him. With the spiritual weapon. So,
Okay.
smack.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. And then, I will cast another Sacred Flame.
Okay, and that's not an auto fail this time, so let's roll it. Just barely fails.
Ooh, okay.
So yeah, another 9 points. Cool. All right. Still standing, looking very rough. Very rough.
Very rough. Okay.
Here we go. I think. And let us see. We're going to. Okay. So what happens is she drops Maya
Yay.
and you watch as seemingly just emanating from this creature a big fog cloud covers the battlefield and the surrounding bits of woods. And though you cannot... Well, actually, hold on. Let me pull up the spell before I begin making all kinds of snap judgments and stuff. Let's see. Experience around corners. Heavily obscured. Okay. So, in game terms, what the fuck is heavily obscured?
Probably disadvantage on a hit.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because it's you can still see an outline. It's basically probably like shadowed. Like you can see an outline of it, but not the whole figure.
Yeah, let me double check. Sorry, guys.
I
Okay.
don't know everything.
Okay, so a heavily obscured area doesn't blind you, but you are effectively blinded when you try to see something obscured by it. So, yeah, in this case, it would be disadvantage as this lumbering hag creature begins to beat a retreat out into the woods away from you guys. Those of you who are next to it, that would be Tormilla and Maya, can attempt to make attacks of opportunity as you hear it begin to turn and run. But they are at disadvantage.
I couldn't grab my hammer and my spiritual weapon and use it, could I?
No.
I want to try and stun her if I hit her.
Okay.
Does a 21
Oh,
hit?
Jesus.
21 hits.
You probably don't even have to stun. It's probably a drop.
Pretty close.
Punch it in the dick.
Oh, that's an 11, though.
She's stunned.
Yeah, she is.
She
All
ain't
right.
going nowhere.
Well, she
Where
can't-
you going?
Wait, do you have Sentinel?
Nowhere.
no.
Oh. Damn.
I thought
Do
you
I
did.
look like
yeah,
a
I thought
fighter
you
to
did.
you?
No, but I thought you took the Sentinel feat.
No.
Oh.
Why do both of you think I did? I did not.
I don't know.
I know Trogdor did, but I thought you did too.
Anyway.
No. I put. No.
Okay, okay. Alright.
Yeah.
I took alert.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, so the thing is stunned, and by virtue of that, Tormilla, you do not have disadvantage on your attack.
I don't have. I mean, can we? Is it safe to say that I would have been able to have my weapon in my hand? Because I never like had anything that I had to use two hands.
Yeah, I think we're good with that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna whack it with my warhammer. Nope, I'm
Okay.
not gonna whack it.
You attempt to whack it.
I attempted.
But fortunately, the thing is stunned. So where is it going? Nowhere.
Yes.
All right. Bungdo, there is fucking fog.
Because why?
Bungdo's like, what fog?
Yeah.
All right. So hold on though. What are the specifics of blight? Because if it has to be something you can see,
I think it's just verbal. It might be. It might be.
Well, no, but it says in the description.
it's not
that you
components. It
can-
would be in the
I'm
spell
gonna
description.
It says V and S, so I think it does have to be visual.
No. V.
that-
Those
V
are
is
those are
verbal.
components. Yeah, V is verbal. That means you have to
Right,
say
sorry.
something. You have to
S
read the
is-
actual description of the spell.
Yeah, but S is sight, so it has
No.
that too.
No.
S is
No.
somatic. S means movement.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I can fucking do blight then.
What?
Okay. Let's see. Watches over a creature of your choice that you can see within range.
Oh,
so
the
no, you can't.
description. I thought that was on the list. Okay.
Description, yeah.
Fuck off. It's fine. Can't do it.
Bungdo's learning a lot about his spells today.
But S is sight.
Somatic.
Okay, sorry. Alright, I'm good. I love you, Phil.
We all love you, Phil.
I know.
I'm turning into a bear.
Okay.
Okay. That's a thing. Please hold for bear.
Polar bear or
We.
okay.
Wee haw haw. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put Bungdo in the corner, and we'll go right there.
Hey, it's
I'm
Beardo.
I'm here now.
Okay.
I used my movement to go there,
You do that.
You could probably go
and
under the
I
spiritual
give her the
weapon.
stink eye.
Can you hit it from there?
Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just really weird looking.
I mean, you could, in theory, attack right now because it's a
Actually,
bonus
now that
action.
you're right, because it was a bonus action to change.
Yeah.
Let me open up that sheet. And
Do it.
Do it. Come on, Beardo. Smack that shit head. We're all waiting. What?
Them whispers though.
Oh.
So that's a 17 to hit.
Go to GM.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
because
It's because it's the bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, no, that's a 17 to hit for a bite attack, and then the first claw attack is a crit
Mm-hmm.
for 19 slashing damage. So suffice to say,
Oh Jesus! You
Bungo's just standing there, goes fucking beast mode, barrels up to the thing, and like spear tackles it to the ground, and just begins tearing it apart.
shredding it. Damn.
Yeah. And that's
does-
the end of this thing.
Does that spell
He was
fade?
upset.
I
What'd
had
you say, Taylor?
flashbacks.
I
Oh,
just I
sorry.
said, did the fog spell fade?
Yes.
Okay.
He gave me flashbacks of the forest gnome. Looks about as ugly as one.
All right. So yeah, there is like blood and guts and gray flesh strewn about the place as Beardo just keeps rolling attacks.
How do I make it not fucking PMU?
I do it.
Okay. What
I
that?
do
Make it the fixer.
this. I do that. You try now.
It worked. I'll say, hey, Beardo, can you get me the head, please?
I bite off the head. I bring it over to him like a cat brings a dead bird.
Alright, I'll grab it by the hair and say, this should suffice to take back to camp to show them that it wasn't just our imagination.
Probably fair.
Alright, I'm gonna look at this thing. Do I know what this is? Like, can I...
Let's see. Make a religion check. You're pretty sure this is what's known as an anise hag.
It tastes like black licorice.
I don't know. Bungo, does it taste like black licorice?
That's a good question.
You said it was an anise hag.
Yes, it tastes like licorice.
That must be where the name comes from.
Yes.
Well, and what's their MO? Do I know that?
Yeah, I mean, I think you'd have a rough idea. Much like a lot of hags, they are kind of all about bringing pain and suffering to mortal races. In particular, anise hags are the type to sow fear and paranoia in communities. And from time to time, they have been known to, pull out either their teeth or their fingernails, which are incidentally made of iron, and fashion them into little trinkets that they then leave for people to find. And, I think you know how the rest goes.
Huh. Okay.
I want to keep the ring.
Well, we have to go get it back. But
I know.
You can have it. Do I know, like, hags, you kill them, they're dead, right? Like, there's no special, at least as far as I'm aware.
No proverbial stake to the heart.
Yeah, I don't think you would have heard anything about, like, you gotta burn the body or, stake to the heart or anything like that now.
Alright, well, I am going to cast, can I cast Sacred Flame and just burn the body anyway?
Sure.
Just so that it doesn't corrupt anything around here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll do like a blessing kind of thing to
Okay.
make it hallowed ground so that the thing can't be brought back.
Yeah, and as you're burning the thing, there's like two distinct smells. There's a familiar smell of burning, for lack of better term, normal humanoid flesh.
Hmm.
And then there is this kind of like heavy, almost mildewy smell that kind of permeates the area as the hag itself begins to burn, rather than just the skins it was using for clothing.
All right. I'm gonna say, well, that's one thing out of the way. Still doesn't explain exactly where that Yeth Hound came from, but I think we did well for that group. Shall we head back? I look at Beardo and Naya.
Yeah. I jump on Berto's back.
I'll walk, I guess.
I'm panting like a dog. My tongue is out.
I bandaged myself up while riding.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, really, it was more like blunt force trauma, which is just, that's going to be sore.
Well, I mean, like, I'm wrapping my ribs because some of them
Yeah.
are broken, kind of thing.
That's fair.
I will say, hey Maya, when we get back to camp, we'll go someplace private and I can take a look at your wounds and heal you.
I can probably just sleep this off.
If you're sure.
Broken ribs, bitch, please. I'm a PC.
I'm a monk. Come on now.
All right, and so I think we leave off on this session, just with the camera watching the three of you just wandering back through the woods, over like from the camera situated like just over the smoldering remains of of the hag, and cue the closing theme music and whatnot, and we'll pick it up from there next time.
Penis, penis, penis.